Hi and welcome to the Productivity Toolsets channel. My name is Anil and this is my very first video for this channel, so I'm quite excited today. I decided to start the first video with Logseq, a note-taking app that has really gained traction over the last few months. So why did I choose Logseq and why is it standing out so much? So let me try to introduce you. As you can see here, this is what you will see when you first open Logseq. It's a journal based, so you will see that every day. So I didn't fill out the other days, so that's why there's nothing in those days. But so this is the 10th of November when I'm filming this, and so you will have a journal based note-taking structure. So it's very good for journaling or interstitial journaling, etc. But it also means that you can start your day off by making pages from within here. But before we go on into the details, I want to point out what are the main structures of main features that really stand out for Logseq. So first of all, it's open source. So I think this is crucial because you are putting all of your data into it. But when I say you are putting your data into it, it's not really server based. They're all of your data, your files, your notes, they are all locally based. So if you have some knowledge about the note-taking space, you will see that this is very important, how much Obsidian has really gained popularity over the few months in relation to being local based, and this making it more private. And this also makes it very easy and flexible for users to change apps if necessary. So you can just export because they're all actually text-based data. Now the good thing about Logseq is that it's similar to Obsidian in terms of a plugin-based system, but in terms of the how the data is structured, it's very similar to Roam. So like if you look, when I select these text, you can see that each line is like a block. So you can actually visually see that it's a block. And you can play around with these blocks, like if you take this line and take it back and forth like this. So this makes it very versatile and very easy to use to do short writings, and to query these data, because it's actually like a database. It's like a text database. I won't go into queries today, but that will be part of another video maybe. But queries are very strong, and what they do is they help you to filter some of your data and show it in a certain format, in a certain way. So this is like a small introduction. I went over all of these main items. So let me show you what are some of the features that I really like in Logseq that really makes it stand out for me. So for example, a PDF highlighter. So here's the PDF highlighter. As you can see, you have lots of commands that you can use with the slash. So I will use the upload an asset and go to now. As you can see, I've just uploaded this PDF. This is a annual report of the International Coaching Federation. It doesn't really matter. It's a public PDF. So let's say I want to read and take notes on this PDF. So when I click it, this is what I really love about Logseq. As you can see, it opened the PDF on the left hand side. Now when I highlight, so let's say I want to highlight this part like this, it will give me this selection of coloring it. Let's say I want to make it blue, and when I go to the annotations page, as you can see, the part that I made blue is already here, so it has already put it here. And what I will do is I will just go inside and make this my annotations page. As you can see, what I did here is I linked annotations as a page to this page as well, so that when I search for annotations, not just for this PDF but for any other type of annotations that I did, I'm able to find it more easily. So I just linked this page to the annotations general page. Now the good thing about this is that, let's say I close this out and I'm just going over my notes and I want to go back to the PDF. So when I click, it will directly bring me back to the PDF. So I think this is quite powerful in taking notes and making annotations with the PDFs. I think this is very, very powerful. So let me go back. As you can see, I will just go back to the page that we were working on to show you. So I will and continuing on with the PDFs, there is a native Zotero integration. What do I mean by this? So if you have a Zotero, if you are using Zotero and you want to use Zotero in together with Logseq, there are settings in here. Let me show you. Here you see Zotero settings. So what you have to do is you have to, of course, go over these and update these. But the good thing about it is that it's not hard. I will have a separate video on this. So let me show you how, as you remember the slash command, how you can use Zotero. So when you choose the Zotero function, this is enabling you to search from your Zotero collection. So let's say I know that I have a paper on coaching, so I'm looking for the coaching paper. You see, it has found the PDF, the Zotero entry in Zotero. So there is a connection via API between the Zotero application and Logseq. So when I choose this one, it will connect it immediately into Logseq. So now this has become a page on its own. As you see, it's in brackets. So Logseq has put this in brackets. So I will go click there, and as you can see, it has also brought all of the metadata related to this journal, this article, and it has brought me the abstract and the PDF. So let's say I want to work on this PDF. So I say open, and just like we did before, it brings me the PDF. I had read this previously, that's why it didn't start from the beginning, but it will have the same effect as I showed you a couple of minutes ago. So as you can see, I had highlighted some parts of this. So let's say I want to click and see where this is, linked references. As you see, it brings me to the annotations page where I had highlighted these. So I can work on these and make them into literature notes or permanent notes or whatever I want to do with them. So this is how it is integrated to Zotero. So you don't need to do anything else after you bring it in from Zotero. So let's go back to our main page where we were going over the main features. Yes, now let's have a quick look at the to-do system. So the one of the good things of powerful aspects of Logseq is the to-do system. So if you remember the slash, so I will just look for the to-do and I will say, let's say, water the plants. So this is a to-do item that I'm going to record. As you see, it immediately changes it into a tickable, let's say, to-do item. So when I'm done with this, what I can do is I can click on it and it will make it, it will put a line through it, just showing that it's already done. So you can, as I explained in the very beginning, since there is a journal structure of Logseq, you can have to-do items every day and just track your to-dos from your daily journals. So, and another strong feature that I think makes Logseq stand out is the spaced repetition or cards function. So it's very good for learning. I will show you. So let's say I have a question, I have many questions I want to work on. So I'm just going to make a question up. Is Logseq an outliner app? And what I will do is I will just make it into a card with putting this number sign before it. Now this syntax has made this into a card. As you can see, it's changed, and I will now write the answer as yes. Okay, so going to my flashcards, you see it has now brought this card into the flashcards, and I can work on questions like this, maybe some, if I want to work on vocabulary or any kind of other subject matter, and then when I say show the answer is shown as yes. Okay, so this was the spaced repetition or the cards part. Okay, yes, another item that I really like is the formatting of Logseq. So when I, for example, when I right click on any block, I can change the color and, you know, make some formatting directly with the right click of the mouse. So I can make this into a heading and, you know, change the color, and different formatting options are available as well. And I think this really makes it easy to have, when you have colors and headings in your note taking, it really makes it easier to follow and to read. And similar to Obsidian, the last feature that I will be talking about today is the graph view. It's still is not as strong as Obsidian maybe, but I think it is already quite strong and quite good. So let me show you my graph view. As you can see, this is all of my notes and how they are connected, and you can search directly from this graph view, filter them out according to orphan pages or journals. You can search within them, and I think, and you can zoom in or zoom out. It's really quite powerful to see where your notes have clustered around. If there is any outliers which you need to work on. So as you can see, the graph view is quite strong and powerful. So I think it will be enough for today. So I would urge you to have a look at Logseq. It's still in beta, but the development team is very helpful and very friendly. You can join the Discord community and ask your questions there. You can also send me an email or leave a comment below, and I will get promptly back to you. And thank you for listening.